Welcome back, fellow seekers of wisdom and personal growth. Today, we embark on a journey to discover the path to emotional freedom by taming our inner critic. We'll explore the timeless philosophy of Stoicism, and how it can empower us to lead lives of serenity, strength, and self-mastery. But before we delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism, let me share a little anecdote with you. Imagine standing on the edge of a deep, turbulent river. The weight of your worries and insecurities feels like an anchor, dragging you down. As you look ahead, you see a bridge that symbolizes emotional freedom. But the bridge is guarded by a fierce creature, the inner critic. Many of us encounter this inner critic every day. It's that relentless voice in our minds, constantly judging, criticizing, and undermining our self-confidence. But fear not. Stoicism provides us with invaluable insights and tools to conquer this inner adversary. Let's dive in. Research has shown that practicing Stoic principles can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being. One study conducted at the University of California, Berkeley, found that individuals who adopted Stoic practices reported lower levels of anxiety and increased resilience in the face of adversity. At the core of Stoicism lies the idea that we have control over our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. The Stoics believe that our suffering doesn't stem from external events but from our interpretations of those events. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can reframe our perceptions and reclaim our emotional freedom. The first step on our journey is acknowledging that we cannot control everything that happens to us. Life is unpredictable, and adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. However, we can control how we respond to these challenges. Now, let's take a closer look at the research that supports the transformative power of Stoic principles. A study conducted at the University of California, Berkeley, explored the effects of practicing Stoicism on individuals' emotional well-being. The researchers found that those who embraced Stoic practices reported lower levels of anxiety and increased resilience in the face of adversity. This groundbreaking research demonstrates that Stoicism offers practical tools and insights that can have a profound impact on our lives. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can regain control over our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. It's not about denying or suppressing our feelings. It's about understanding that our suffering often arises from our interpretations of events rather than the events themselves. Imagine the freedom that comes from knowing that we have the power to shape our own emotional landscape. Stoicism teaches us that external circumstances do not define us. It's our internal responses and attitudes that truly matter. By reframing our perceptions, we reclaim our emotional freedom and can navigate life's challenges with resilience and tranquility. So, what is the first step on our journey towards emotional freedom? It starts with acknowledging that there are aspects of life beyond our control. Life is inherently unpredictable, and adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. Stoicism teaches us not to resist or be consumed by circumstances beyond our control but to focus on what is within our grasp: our own thoughts, emotions, and reactions. When we realize that we have agency over our internal world, a new realm of possibility opens up. We can choose how we respond to adversity, setbacks, and difficult situations. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a mindset that seeks growth and wisdom from challenges rather than succumbing to frustration, anger, or despair. By accepting the limitations of our control and redirecting our attention to what we can influence, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. This shift in perspective liberates us from the shackles of anxiety and empowers us to approach life with clarity, purpose, and emotional resilience. So, my friends, let us embark on this transformative journey together. Let us embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and reclaim our emotional freedom. Remember, it all begins with acknowledging what we cannot control and focusing our energy on what truly matters: our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. With Stoic principles as our guide, we can navigate the turbulent river of life and cross the bridge to emotional freedom with strength and serenity. Epictetus, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This powerful insight reminds us that our emotional well-being is within our control. We can choose to view setbacks as opportunities for growth and wisdom. Seneca, another Stoic sage, emphasized the importance of self-reflection. He encouraged us to examine our thoughts and beliefs to identify the distorted patterns of thinking that fuel our inner critic. By bringing awareness to these patterns, we can challenge them and replace them with healthier perspectives. Research has shown that journaling is an effective tool for self-reflection and cultivating emotional well-being. By writing down our thoughts and emotions, we can gain clarity and distance ourselves from the grip of our inner critic. Journaling provides us with a safe space to explore our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. Mindfulness, a practice rooted in Stoic philosophy, can also help us tame our inner critic. By cultivating present-moment awareness, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness allows us to detach ourselves from our negative self-talk and embrace a more compassionate and accepting mindset. Studies have shown that regular mindfulness practice enhances emotional regulation and reduces rumination, the repetitive thought patterns that keep our inner critic alive and thriving. So, why not carve out a few minutes each day for mindfulness meditation? Finally, let's explore the Stoic concept of emotional resilience. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in our ability to endure hardships and setbacks with grace and tranquility. They taught us to embrace the impermanence of life and to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, values, and actions. Now, let's dive deeper into two powerful practices that can further empower us on our path to emotional freedom: journaling and mindfulness. Research has shown that journaling is an effective tool for self-reflection and cultivating emotional well-being. By putting pen to paper and writing down our thoughts and emotions, we create a space for self-exploration and gain valuable insights. Journaling allows us to externalize our inner dialogue, helping us to gain clarity and distance ourselves from the grip of our inner critic. In this safe and private space, we can freely explore our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. By bringing them to the surface, we can examine them objectively, identify patterns, and challenge their validity. Through the act of writing, we gain perspective and develop a better understanding of ourselves. Journaling becomes a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. But let's not stop there. Mindfulness, a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, can complement our journaling practice and help us tame our inner critic. Mindfulness is about cultivating present-moment awareness, intentionally paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe our inner dialogue and negative self-talk without getting entangled in them. We become aware of our thoughts as passing clouds in the sky of our consciousness, rather than accepting them as absolute truths. This detachment allows us to embrace a more compassionate and accepting mindset towards ourselves. Studies have consistently shown that regular mindfulness practice enhances emotional regulation and reduces rumination, the repetitive thought patterns that keep our inner critic alive and thriving. By being fully present in the moment, we break free from the grip of our past regrets and future anxieties. Mindfulness becomes a powerful tool for finding inner peace and serenity amidst life's challenges. So, my friends, I encourage you to carve out a few minutes each day for mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and bring your attention to the present moment. Focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, and the thoughts passing through your mind. Embrace this practice as a gift to yourself, a gift of presence, self-compassion, and emotional freedom. Finally, let's explore the Stoic concept of emotional resilience. The Stoics believed that true strength lies not in avoiding hardships but in our ability to endure them with grace and tranquility. They taught us to embrace the impermanence of life, recognizing that both joys and sorrows are fleeting. Emotional resilience, according to the Stoics, comes from focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, values, and actions. Rather than being consumed by external circumstances, they urged us to cultivate an inner fortress of virtue and wisdom. By aligning our thoughts and actions with our core values, we become less swayed by the turbulence of life's events. In cultivating emotional resilience, the Stoics encourage us to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, challenges as invitations to strengthen our character, and adversity as a call to action. By embracing this mindset, we shift from being victims of circumstance to agents of our own destiny. So, my friends, as we continue our journey towards emotional freedom, let's remember the power of journaling and mindfulness. Journaling provides us with a safe space for self-reflection, allowing us to explore our inner landscape with curiosity and compassion. Mindfulness enables us to be fully present and detach ourselves from our inner critic's voice, cultivating a mindset of acceptance and peace. And by embracing the Stoic concept of emotional resilience, we empower ourselves to endure and thrive in the face of life's challenges. With these practices and principles, we forge a path to emotional freedom, a path that leads us to a life of serenity, strength, and self-mastery. So, my fellow seekers of wisdom, let us continue on this journey with determination and open hearts. It's essential to remember that building emotional resilience is a gradual process. It requires consistent practice and a willingness to confront our fears and vulnerabilities head-on. But through the teachings of Stoicism, we can cultivate the inner strength needed to face life's challenges with courage and wisdom. So, my friends, as we conclude our journey today, let's embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and unleash our emotional freedom. Let's challenge our inner critic, cultivate self-awareness, and choose thoughts that empower us. Remember, the bridge to emotional freedom is within your reach. Cross it with confidence, and a life of serenity and self-mastery awaits you.